Oh, hi, my name is Michael Pilmer, and you're watching Bill's Box of Sound.
Why, thank you, Michael. And hey, it's Bill here. How you doing? Very nice of Michael to do a little introduction to my video. And today we've got another review. Yes. We've got a record review of the new Ben Folds album, Sleigher. No, not that Slayer. I know what you're thinking. But this is a Christmas album, okay? I mean, it's December 12th, and I'm doing a Christmas album review this late in the game. Well, I ordered the album. I didn't order the CD, so it took me a while to get it. So, let's talk about it. I'm big on Ben Folds. I love his stuff. I have a lot of Ben Folds albums. I don't have every single one. The ones I don't have on record, I do have on CD. I really should concentrate on getting the rest of the Ben Folds albums with both him and the Ben Folds 5. And, you know, the last Ben Folds album I got was the album right here, So There, which I wasn't that thrilled with. It's a 2-record set. It's got an album of regular songs. It's got a side which is a concerto for piano and orchestra. And it's got some instrumentals of some of the songs from the first record on it. And I really was not impressed by it. I was disappointed because Ben Folds usually has some real great stuff. So, he did make an album for quite a number of years, and he did come out with an album last year, but for some reason it slipped through my fingers. I didn't get it, but I'm probably going to have to pick it up sooner or later. But right now here in 2024, we're going to talk about this album here, and this is an album of mostly originals, but a few cover versions, and it takes you through different types of songs as well, which is good for a Christmas album. Let's start with the first song, Little Drummer Bolero. Now, what is this? Little Drummer Boy as a Bolero? Now, while this may have rhythmic and tonal comparisons to the popular Christmas tune that was composed by Catherine Davis, and the slow dance tempo, mostly connected with the Ravel piece, Bolero, this isn't that. I mean, there have been several arrangements of Little Drummer Boy as a bolero and mashups of both of these tunes, but this is neither. What it is, it's an original composition for piano by Ben that lazily evokes the mood of a wintry night when children or young adults would go from house to house singing carols, but you don't hear the singing. You only see the people bundled up. The wind is gently blowing and the lights are gently lit from house to house. And a hot cup of cocoa is by your side. In your house that is dimly lit, and you're by yourself. Yeah, it's gentle, it's pretty, and a great way to start off this collection of mostly original pieces that make up this Christmas album by Ben Folds. At the end of the piece, you can hear the sustain pedal released, and the second song begins. And I like the fact that there are lots of little noises that are not hushed out. Recording quality is really good on this album, which is something that Ben really pays attention to. And also, someday I should go through all of my Ben Folds albums and make a video on that. But let's get to the next song on this Christmas album, Sleepwalking Through Christmas. It's a light but almost upbeat song, slightly reminiscent of an old Ben Folds 5 tune. I believe it was from the Whatever and Ever Amen album called Fair. It's not necessarily a ballad, but this song definitely does not get up and rock out. If I'm thinking correctly and listening to the lyrics right, it's about going through the motions of the holidays, as if they're just another blah procedure. that we go through year after year, and then it turns out that this season could be uniquely special, like a lot of Christmases are, instead of just a repeat of a Christmas that just came and went in an unofficial fashion. And there's nice harmonica playing on this album. This song has some nice harmonica stuff on it. Next song is Me and Maurice, and the cover of the album illustrates this song. Ben's walking the dog, and the dog is Maurice, and he's got the dog do bag in his hand, and is walking through the neighborhood at Christmas time. And the images that he sings about are the things that you see on a suburban neighborhood walk. The air pump Santas, the carolers. This is a quiet song, and there's some really nice string arrangements in here taking us through. That takes us to the next song, Christmas Time Rhyme, which I love this song. This could be a hit single if it wasn't for one little thing that I'm going to get to. If you remember the song Cold, Selfless, and Composed by the Ben Folds Five, it's a nice little 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 waltz. Very Christmassy. I could imagine this on a compilation of one of those old Columbia Special Products albums that they used to have back in the 60s and early 70s. And, if you go to Goodwill, there's going to be a pile of Christmas albums this deep with a number of Columbia Special things with songs by Burl Ives and Barbara Streisand and Ray Conniff and Andre Castellanos and stuff like that. And that's what this album's kind of like. Kind of like the hip singer of the day is making their Christmas song. But Ben wrote this one. It's not a redoing of a Christmas song that you may have heard before. Anyway, this has nice stuff about the families that hang around in Christmas, the usual characters that you see at Christmas time, the food, the parties, and then what you expect from Ben Folds, the F-bomb. Yes, he talks about these people, they're all fucking freaks, but they're just family. So it's a happy, good feeling story-like song with just elements of a story. And I really enjoy it, but the F-bomb keeps it from being a radio item, but probably my favorite song on the whole album. And ending side one, we get a 1:30 piano instrumental, Waiting for Snow. Man, this piece is pretty. It's got piano and electric piano, and it successfully evokes its title, Waiting for Snow. So we flip the record over, and we have what is the single that has been released from this album, We Could Have This. It's a Christmassy love song, a duet with Lindsey Kraft. It's a nice little ballad. I'm not crazy about it, but probably by this time next year, it might be one of my favorites. But yeah, We Could Have This featuring Lindsey Kraft. It's all right. Now we go into the standard, the Christmas song, written by Mel Torme and Robert Wells from long ago. This is a nicely done, almost jazzy read by Ben Folds, and a very good reading of Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. Next we have another cover tune, The Bell That Couldn't Jingle, which was written by Burt Bacharach and Larry Cusick, and came out in the 60s. And yeah, this is real standard Christmas fare. I mean, big time arrangement. Your mom would probably like this song. Complete with background singers and close harmonies and folks laughing in the background. Almost too much of a gratuitous Christmas song, but here, in this context, it almost works. It's also probably my least favorite song in this record. Followed by one of my favorites, Christmas A.I. It's a Christmas song that could have only been written in 2024. Ben asks the AI in his computer to help him write one last song to complete his Christmas record. And this song makes me smile almost as much as the first time that I heard Rockin' the Suburbs from him. It's cute, it's funny, it's snarky. And I'll bet that Ben did not use AI to write this song. It's too clever. It's got some electronics in there. It's got some very off-key Tchaikovsky things. And it's just a lot of fun. And very fitting for this time. Love it. And closing the album, we've got an old tune, You Don't Have to Be a Santa Claus, written by Seeger Ellis. And this came out, I believe, in the very early 60s. Could have even been the 50s. I mean, the Mills Brothers performed a version of this. This has a nice bouncy, jazzy feel. It's a good send-off. The lyrics, you don't have to be a Santa Claus, 'cause he's just a man like you. And Santa's got more work than any one man can do. Yes, he's got more work than any one man can do. And you know what? For this old atheist who loves Christmas, that's a sentiment that I can get behind. Christmas is a great time of year. It's the one time of year when all sorts of people, all faiths, whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, anything, it's the one time of year that people really try to be nice to each other. And I love that time of year. And this Christmas album, it's got high points, it's got low points. My favorite songs on here are Xmas AI. It's spelled I, but it's Christmas AI. And You Don't Have to Be a Santa Claus. Christmas Time Rhyme. God, I love that song. And yeah, that's it. Sleigher by Ben Folds. Hope you liked this review, and hope that you will go and check out this album. I had a great time. Hope you did too. And happy holidays to all of you, whomever you are. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And please buy my album, which I've detailed on the notes for this video. Take care, folks.